lads, the WNBA All-Star starters have been selected. They have officially been selected, and I'm going to be honest, I'm not that angry with some of the ones that I've seen so far. I actually have not seen all of the starters. So my picks for the starters would be, look, you're starting Caitlin. When she's been on the floor, she's been the best. So for me, it would be Caitlin. I still think Paige has been the second best guard in the WNBA. In my opinion, Alyssa Thomas plays point guard. So if Alyssa Thomas is a point guard, she's even above Caitlin. But out of Paige, Caitlin, if nothing else, for the hype. But I think both of them, when they've been on the floor, are top 4 guards. Alicia Gray and Sabrina Ionescu. I don't think Skylar Diggins has been good enough. I think the Seattle Storm have been okay. I think they've been okay, and I think Skylar's had some really good games. I think Skylar's had some really bad games. And in the front court, obviously, Nafisa Collier, whatever position Alyssa Thomas is, she has to start in the All-Star game. Breanna Steward has to start in the All-Star game. So we're Aaliyah. I know for a fact Aaliyah starts, but I would probably still start Aaliyah. And then you've got 3 more. You've got 2 more, Angel Wilson there. And then, I don't know, maybe Bree Jones. I don't think maybe Bree Jones is a wrong call. Like, Kayla Thornton. I'm not joking when I say Kayla Thornton probably should be starting the All-Star game. But, yeah. So, first of all, we got Caitlin. We got Fee, which we've already seen. Then you've got Aaliyah Boston and Paige Bueckers. Which is, I think both of them are debatable, but I'm not going to argue either of them. Then you got Alicia Gray and Sabrina to round out the guards. Okay, so it is those, the 4 guards that I do think they're the most deserving guards. And also, again, look, it is, injuries do come into account, but I'm sorry, like, there's only been 15 games this year, so, or 16 games. So I'm sorry, if a player misses 5 out of 16 games, like, you've set the precedent. If one of Caitlin, Paige don't make the All-Star starters, it set the precedent that a 2-week-long injury means you're ruled out of All-Star contention, which you can't do that. Nneka, Satu, Stewie, and Angel Wilson. Okay, wait, what? Alyssa Thomas is not starting. Wait, what? How? Man, she's probably number 2 for MVP. She's probably number 2 in the MVP race. Oh my God, the media. The media, lads, the media. That is crazy. That is crazy. Satu's not even the best player on her own team. Oh my God, that is... I'm shocked. I'm actually in shock. I'm in shock. Nneka is not been better than AT. Oh my God, that is a snub. Stewie hasn't even been better than AT. Oh my God. Asia hasn't been better than AT. AT's been the best outside of Nafisa Collier when Fee's played. So, here's the official one. The response is no Skylar. I mean, who's going to get the me bounce? One of the posts here. Reese got pushed to reserves. I'm sorry, Angel Reese has not been good enough to be a starter. But she's been an all-star. Until 5 games ago, Angel Reese wasn't an all-star. Alyssa Thomas, Skylar Diggins, and Sykes. The Mystics are better than Sykes. This is one of those things where people are like, you're literally just calling names. The Mystics are literally better without Sykes on the floor. They have been better in games when Sykes doesn't play. Year 1 all-star starter. Yeah, Paige has been good. Angel deserves to be in here over Stewie. And no. Yeah, no. So I was looking at last year. So the Fever tweeted out that Aaliyah Boston is a 3-time all-star starter. So I was looking at it last year and I was like, yeah, that's not a thing. And also, why do we still get redirected to tickets? Why do we still get redirected to tickets when you click teams? Because some teams redirect you outside. But if we're looking at Stewie, I'm sorry, Angel's averaging 12 and 12 so far this year. Or 11 and 12. Stewie is averaging 26 and 4. Like, I'm pretty sure Stewie is averaging more points, more assists. Her team's winning more games. She's averaging 20, but she's averaging like 8 more points per game. She's averaging like 8 more points per game. There's literally, would you be wrong? The answer is yes. Media tried to play in Paige face and ended up costing Skylar her spot. I think whatever about it, I think Satu is the craziest one. I think Satu is the craziest one. But like, what are we projecting for the team picking? Like, I'm gonna go into this in more detail, but my prediction is, we're probably gonna see Caitlin take Aaliyah. We're gonna see Fee take, Stewie. Then we're probably gonna see Caitlin take Sabrina, and Fee might take Paige to go to Yukon trio. And then we see Caitlin having to make a choice whether she wants to take a Neko Wumake or an Angel Wilson. Probably taking Angel Wilson. Probably Angel Wilson in that situation. But yeah, it is an interesting one. It is genuinely an interesting one. And I still think the Fever being 500 with 2 All-Star starters is kind of crazy. But I mean, the fan vote's the fan vote. The fan vote is the fan vote. Like, if you are if you're a player that wants to get, if you're close enough to being an all-star, you're going to be a damn starter with Indiana. And I mean this, like, if you're a fan complaining that your player didn't make the team over Aaliyah Boston or Caitlin Clark, get your fans up. Get your fans up. Like, get your fan base up. At this stage, the All-Star game, as much as it's a reward for players, it's also for the fans. It's also for the fans. But yeah, it is going to be mad to see how long it takes in this. It's going to be mad to see how long it takes AJ Wilson to get drafted in this scenario. This could be absolutely mad. It could be absolutely mad. But yeah, it's an interesting one. All around, I think it's an interesting one. I think the All-Star starters, I'm not going to say they got it right. I think Alyssa Thomas deserves to be an All-Star starter. I'm not on the Skylar Diggins guaranteed deserving to be an All-Star starter. The problem is that if you guys have not seen, there is, like, they've listed like all small forwards as front court players, as guards. So for 1s, 2s, and 3s, there's realistically 4 spots for all those, which is why most of the All-Star team, like, there's no centers here. Sorry, there's one. Aaliyah's the only center here. Like, there is 1, 2, 3, 4. There's 5 power forwards. Like, 5 people play the same position in the starting lineup. So, if you don't complain about the media, complain about the fact that it's front court and back court. Like, just let it be open. Let it be open, because let's be real. You could maybe make the argument that Skylar's been better than Nneka. But at the same time, like, Satu's probably the one, like, starter. Maybe I'm just not the biggest fan of Satu. Like, I still think it would have been good if the Fever had gotten her just for their offensive reasons. Definitely would have been an upgrade over Natasha Howard, and definitely would have been an upgrade over Nalissa Smith, which is why I was pushing for that. But I still think Satu is very empty calories. Like, she shoots under 40% from the field, and it's not like she's an engine for an offense. Shoots a lot of threes, has a lot of bad games. But yeah, that is it, lads. So what do you guys think? Who would you guys pick as your All-Star starters? For me, I'm happy with the 4 guards. The only one is Alyssa Thomas over Satu. Like, that is the only one. And even if you want to bring in Satu, no offense to Aaliyah Boston, Alyssa Thomas over Aaliyah. But at the same time, I'd be shocked if the media and the player vote did not have Alyssa Thomas over Aaliyah. However, obviously the fan vote is 50% of this vote. So if you're wondering about Diggins did terribly in the fan vote. Like, even if Diggins did better than Paige in the media and the players, she's not making it, because Paige was top 5 is probably going to be top 5 in the fan vote. The only player that I was like, thought maybe, but like, clearly the media and the players didn't rate Kelsey Mitchell that high this year, because I would have thought maybe Kelsey Mitchell could have managed to find her way in. But other than that, no, it is what it is. Like, I don't have a problem really with anyone. Like, people are going to lose their minds at Caitlin Clark, but like, We've already seen that. We've already seen them calling it rigged. But anyway, yeah, that is the video. Let me know what you guys think in the comment section below. And as always, thank you guys for watching. Please like, comment, and subscribe.